Pulitzer Prize winner Leonard Pitts came to Montgomery College to speak on the topic, Race and Social Justice, Why Black Lives Matter. Here's the story.
African Americans bear the brunt of it. African Americans bear a disproportionate amount of the brunt of it. And I think that, I don't think those two things are I don't think those two things contradict one another. To say that, there's a human rights issue that we all, have access to, and that African Americans are bearing the brunt of it. So I tend to say both things.
The students in the audience of over 300 enjoyed listening to Pitts, took away a little better understanding of history and Pitts' views about the race issue in today's social climate.
It was really informative. I really liked it, especially since he actually got into the issues. He actually talked about it. He wasn't brief, or he didn't really try to gloss over some issues, and he answered everybody's question in full.
I loved it. Actually, he talked about more than I expected due to the name was called Black Lives Matter, but he touched on multi-ethnicity groups, and he touched on the past and how that impacts the future, and he's touched on the current events and how that's relevant to everybody.
I loved the different metaphors he used to describe what's going on in various communities. Specifically the one where he spoke about, if you broke your left hand or if you broke your right hand and you go to the doctor and the doctor checks everything on your body except for your left hand and says, oh, all bones matter. That one really, really stuck with me, and I really enjoyed it thoroughly.
As African Americans and other people who are, invested in human freedom, we have not been particularly vigilant.
The Pitts lecture series was the most attended lecture in the Frank Islam Athenaeum Symposia lecture series held on the Montgomery College Germantown campus this spring. For County Report this week, I'm Stan Jones.